So should we go into questions from me to you then?
I'm ready for these bad boys.
Okay.
I don't know if I am yet. Like, I've not heard the questions, have I?
Hey guys. Welcome to the Nice Guys of Comedy podcast. With your hosts, Jack, Vincent and Nick Crooks. Oh, and by the way, they're from the north. That's the reason they sound that way.
Hey guys, how's it going? Just a quick introduction from Jack the Editor to let you know that once again this is a video podcast. If you are watching on YouTube, then it'd be pretty bloody obvious. But if you are listening on a podcast provider like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, that sort of thing, then it might not be that obvious. Because we are now doing them via video, there are a couple of blips of audio and visuals. But hey, that's what lockdown life gets you, and the technology used for a free podcast. But let us know if you prefer the old way or if you're liking the new video format. We are on Facebook and Twitter at NGOCPod and also on YouTube at the Nice Guys of Comedy Podcast. But for now, on with the podcast.
Here we go!
I've got like two that are kind of semi-serious-ish and then three piss-about ones. So the first one it's quite simple. Tell me who is Nick Crooks. It's like pre-isolation. What was a day in the life like for you?
Right, I'm going to be blunt.
Okay.
Normal. I know that everyone thinks I lead this elaborate life because of my shirts. They think he must be a wacky, crazy guy. The fact is, I'm not. If I had money, yeah, that'd be a different story. I'd ride a unicorn everywhere. I don't know, I'd have bright silver shoes on. The fact is, I'm not. And obviously it wouldn't be a real... For the people who go, unicorns don't exist, I fucking know. But you can get a cone and attach it to a horse. Alright?
Oh...
It's just, who am I? Just a bog standard. Do you know what? I'm just a bog standard dude. That is the most. I'm a bog standard dude. I'm the fat one of a group of friends. The fat and funny one of a group of friends. Okay, so if you're out there thinking, yeah, that's me too. That's not to be. Don't sniff at that. A group cannot survive without a fat, funny friend. There you go.
And if any American teen film has taught us, they eventually get laid and live happily ever after as well.
Yes, they eventually get the girl. I'm living proof. They get the girl, and they
Are you going to go
get
into
a job at a factory, and life.
Are you going to go into this whole like, guys? If fat is, listen to me. If I can do it, you can do it.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that. I like the normality of it. Okay, cool. And so your day then, pre-isolation then. So what was a normal day for you, including comedy and the kids and everything?
So generally, not get up with the kids. That's not a joke. My kids will survive on their own in the bedroom until I am ready to get up.
Okay.
All right, that's not even a joke because they will survive. The remote works. You know, Lincoln's 5. He knows how to work a remote.
Okay.
As long as he sticks Toy Story on for the little one.
Good choice.
It's fine. Then eventually, when I'm ready to get up, I get up for work. I leave. I sit in the car and think, why aren't I a famous comedian? And then I can be in bed till 11 o'clock. And then I get to work, and I have a blast at work, to be fair. And then I get home and I do stuff with the kids, and then, like tonight, obviously you said post-lockdown. Tonight I've done nothing with the kids. I played Football Manager for a bit before I came on here.
Okay.
And I watched a program about sewers. That's how...
Why about sewers?
It was called Sewer Men, and I thought it was a film, and it's not. It's a documentary about men that clean sewers. Channel 5. I thought it was some sort of like the sewer men, like conspiracy theory, sewer men people. And when I switched it over, it was nothing like what I thought it was going to be. But it was interesting of people's disregard for flushing baby wipes. So people, if you're flushing a baby wipe, get a grip.
Bin it, don't flush it. Is that the whole mantra they go by?
Yeah. I mean, these poor blokes have to sift through shit, man.
I feel like you're in solidarity with him now.
I am, because I thought, you must fucking stink when you get home. All I was thinking about was, how would I change my house to fit a shower downstairs if I was a sewerman? That's all I was thinking while watching it. I was actually thinking about DIY SOS coming in and knocking me up a shower just off the side of my kitchen. Just so if I stank that bad, I could just disrobe outside the house and walk to a walk-in shower and get out the other side clean. You know, like one of them fairground rides that you know when you get wet on a fairground and it dries you. You know when you pay like 10 quid to get dry.
Yeah.
You know them money scams.
I remember. Have you ever been to Leeds Fest?
I've never been. No, I've never been.
I went to Leeds Fest 10 years ago. Actually, now I went in 2010. I went the year after Poo Girl. If anyone remembers Poo Girl. Do you remember the story about Poo Girl? Here's a story for you. Right. So at these festivals, if you've ever been, basically the toilets are pretty much like Roman toilets where you sat on a wooden thing, it's a hole, and then you're just shitting into a massive latrine. And it's like a good 5 foot above you. You're shitting in it, it's just a latrine that's just full of shit. And the year before that I went, a girl was in there, but she dropped her purse in.
Leave the purse.
When I say 5 feet, it wasn't quite 5 feet. But she dropped her purse into the latrine, and she thought she could lean in and get it. And you know where the story is going because she didn't and just went in. So she was sewer mening it up as a fucking.
Leave the purse.
Go
get a member of staff with the hook. They've definitely a shit hook. You know what I mean? How many people have dropped the stuff in there? They've definitely gone, if we're having these type of toilets, we need a shit hook.
But yeah, so I went the year after her, and there were, I don't know if this was because of it, if it was a staple there or anything, but they had this thing where, because the showers that they had on site were predominantly shit and cold showers. And there was one stage that had hot showers. And you could go up there, you can use the shower for free just as long as you're doing it on stage, because the shower's on stage. So you can go and use it, but you've got to shower in front of everyone. And obviously, they would only ever let the hot, young, attractive girls use it.
Of course.
So that's that. You know, they were not going to let any sewer men use that.
I bet they didn't let Poo Girl use that after she fell in.
No, I remember going the year after though about Poo Girl and being like, "Oh, why? Just leave it. Just leave the fucking."
I'm sorry, Poo Girl. I don't care how hot you are underneath all that shit. You're not having a shower on here. Nothing can. You could be fucking Kelly Brook for all I care under that smoke shit.
Yeah,
crust that you've got on you. You are not having a shower on the stage. On the shower stage.
It's true. Why would you let him? Fuck it. Fuck that shit. Fuck it.
I love it if she got a purse back and she went, I only had 3 quid.
Imagine if it wasn't even hers. She's like, I've got the wrong purse.
Yeah. I forgot I got shit faced last night. Spent all my money. I could have cancelled them cards. Now I'm covered in shit. Fucking hell. Oh, mine, but it were only a Primark purse as well.
It was only a Primark purse. So... Well, here's hoping you're doing all right, Poo Girl. Here's hope you're doing all right.
I would absolutely love if she gets in contact and says, Poo Girl, please. If anyone knows Poo Girl.
Get her to slide in my DMs, but make sure she's washed.
We would love... I mean, she's slide right, and if she's covered in shit. But we would love to hear that story from the horse's mouth.
I think that could be our next guest. You know? Poo Girl.
His little picture on the artwork would just be a smear of brown.
Oh, yeah.
With a purse in the hand, or a purse stuck to it.
Oh, or just a little poo emoji, voiced by Patrick Stewart.
Voiced by Patrick Stewart. Oh, the emoji film.
I've not actually seen it. And I don't.
Yeah, it's good.
Is it good?
It's all right. I mean, there's a lot of like funny little bits in there. Like he leans his head into Facebook app, and then he comes out. And he goes, "Oh, people try to show me pictures of their baby." So there's like little bits in there that you're like, "Ha, yeah, like real life."
I like it. Yeah, like real life. All right. Okay. Cool. So my next question. So we've actually spoken a little bit about the Ultra process.
Yes.
In your words, what is Ultra, for the people who don't know? What is Ultra comedy? And then a bit of an add thing to this. What are your thoughts on them as a business?
Oh. It's going to get very dark very quick. I love how you're so happy that this question's good. Right. First of all, Ultra obviously does amazing things for charity. Boxing. They do literally everything now, don't they? Like extreme ironing. Ultra extreme ironing.
I'd sign up for that shit.
What was the next bit? So what was Ultra?
Just kind of what are Ultra for people who don't know? Like what do they do?
They raise money for, I'm guessing, is it mainly cancer?
It's Cancer Research UK. That is
Cancer Research UK by making people do the work for them. I'm joking.
You're not.
They get a lot of people to do, obviously get stuff for free, because you do get experience. Like, even if you do like the boxing, the thing, you get stuff for free. And then you get to do something amazing at the end, but also you raise money for a good cause. So it's a win-win for everyone. Everyone is getting something out of this.
Mm-hmm. I think that's very fair and very. Like you said, they basically do everything. They do boxing, MMA, darts, comedy, ballroom dancing.
Yep.
All this sort of shit. So, on their business side of things, what do you think about them as a business?
As a business, I think the whole idea of raising money is good. Maybe I'm not sure where all the money goes. That's just a question that I'm putting out there. But I suppose other charities do exactly the same thing. Yeah.
I think as well. I think what needs to be clarified as well is that as part of the Ultra process, you as a participant, you don't pay any money. Like you said, you were going to do a charity course, but you chose this one because it was essentially free. Any money that you're raising as a fundraising aspect, that's going to charity. That's irrelevant. Yeah. That's what Cancer Research UK do with that. It's down to them, and I trust them as a charity. But people are paying for tickets to come and see you do the boxing match, the ballroom dancing, and X, Y, and Z. And I think that's where the question of where the money goes is.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah. I mean, I've worked with. I say worked with, not worked for. I've worked with Ultra now since we started, so I help out with the Ultras, and there are times where I'm a little bit unsure of where the numbers add up.
Yeah,
I still think that they are. I'm not going to say the word credible. They are still a company there that need to do what a company does, which is make money.
I mean, all charities have to make money, don't they? That's the thing. It's just you're never going to get people 100% volunteering, are you? So.
I used to work, as in I used to earn a wage from a charity. This is irrelevant of Ultra. I used to work for a different charity, and it was actually they paid me money, and I got pay rises, and I was quite fairly paid. So charities often pay people. So
and really, even though it might be a business, and people say, well, they could give some money from this, or they do make this and that, but at the end of the day, the money that they raise would not have happened without them. So it needs to be a business to raise money, if you get what I mean. It needs to work to make a profit, to also be able to give money. So
it's true.
I think all charities fall into that category, and I think anyone thinking Ultra does sort of think that they maybe don't give all the money. I think that's the thing you need to look at is that no, Cancer Research get a hell of a lot of money from them. As much as it might not sound good that the ticket money or that or other stuff, it pays for other stuff like advertising, to get people on these white collar boxing. So
I think it's
a win-win for everyone, really. I think.
Yeah, I think statistics-wise, I think Ultra UK is as well the largest contributor donation-wise to Cancer Research UK. So you can't turn your nose up at that.
I think anyone that wants to do an ultra thing, you're in good hands as well. I mean, they treat you right, I suppose. You know, you helped out along the way.
From an ultra comedy point of view, like I said, I've helped out on all 5 sessions that I've had now. And, well, no, I didn't obviously help out on ours because I was a participant. That'd be weird.
Imagine, yeah. Yes, and now we got Jack, who's never done comedy before.
Here to help out. But I also went to 2 ultra events prior to all of this as just a customer. I had a friend who did the box. No, I did it twice. I went to 3. Went to 2 boxing events, and I went to a ballroom dancing event. That ballroom dancing, by the way, is a lot more enjoyable than you'd ever think. Like, I was like, this is going to be dry as fuck. Wasn't it? It was actually really good. I was really impressed. And I'm not normally a sport guy, but in boxing, I was like getting in there.
Yeah, shouting, knock him the fuck out. Where's this coming from? I'm not even a sports guy.
Yeah, at one point, one guy got like literally knocked out and had to be like, what's the word when they?
Wretched.
That's the word. They have to get him out, and then because all the boxers get entrance music, the next boxer came on, and the song was "I get knocked down, but I get up again." I went, "Oh, he didn't."
Yeah, he didn't. He got knocked the fuck out.
Not the fuck out. But they do put good events on. I have heard that some of the events haven't gone as right, but you're going to get that anywhere. Some events don't go right.
I mean, extreme ironing. Maybe not.
Extreme ironing.
I mean, I don't think that's the thing. I think it's funny that it's even a thing, whether it's an ultra event or not.
It's as itself. It's a bit it's very interesting, but hey ho. Ultra ironing, can't fucking wait. Right. Okay, so this goes on to a bit more of a sillier question. Although I feel like you're the sort of person, even though it's a silly question, you're going to take this very seriously.
Yes, I am.
So you've mentioned on here that you're a bit of a fan of Come Dine With Me.
Oh, I fucking love Come Dine With Me.
So if you're on Come Dine With Me, what's your night going to entail? And what's your signature dish?
Oh, right, I know this because I got asked to go on Come Dine With Me. Here's a bit of a thing for you.
We were talking about TV shows.
I know. I forgot to say that, and afterwards I thought, oh, why didn't I say that? Where I used to work, she used to know someone who worked for Channel 4, someone who I worked with, and obviously I was like, everyone was like, did you see Come Down With Me? And that, you know, that Jacob were right, cunt, wasn't he? You know, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, but I lived at home with my mum, and I thought I can't really like. Do you know what I mean? I can't really bring them round. And they're looking around the house going into the bedrooms and snooping and shit. Finding stuff that I don't know is there either.
Yeah, you didn't even know was he there.
So, I obviously declined. So, I'm going to go...
So, now that you have your own place and you are a fledgling comedian, where's your application? Why have you not applied now?
I've never had a kitchen that's been fit for it. I mean, it's finished now. I don't know if you can see.
It's a very nice kitchen.
See?
You've done well, Matt, you've done well.
I've got Mr. Moose on my fridge there. That's my bottle opener. I've never had a kitchen that's been worthy of Come Down With Me.
Right, okay.
And also, I don't really have a dining room. I'm sat in my dining area now at one end of my kitchen, so...
Right, okay. I'm with you. Right, so let's just imagine then that you are going to be on it. First of all, what's the menu? Because I do that bit at the first, don't I? What's the menu?
I'm going, right, start is always good. I'm going brie parcels with cranberry sauce. Homemade cranberry sauce.
Nice.
I like that idea. Yeah, because I fucking love brie parcels myself. So I don't care if anyone's going to have a good time. As long as I eat well at my own night. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm going for the win.
Yeah.
Now, main, I like a Wellington. I don't know if anyone's seen my story, my Instagram. I have a Wellington on there that I cooked.
Okay.
So Wellington would be my main.
Right.
Now, dessert, this is a hard one. This is the one that I struggle with because I hate on Come Down With Me when they go, that's a very safe menu. It's a very safe menu. Right, it doesn't matter if it's soup. Does it taste nice? Yes. Did you have a good night? Yes. Don't give the fucker a 5. Alright? Don't need for it. Does it taste better than Heinz? Yeah. Right. Well, it doesn't matter if it's safe. You know, you go into the poshest restaurants ever, and they have soup of the day. What are you gonna go? Whew, that's a bit safe. You've got leek and potato up there. I thought this were a Michelin-starred restaurant. Well, do you want it in a fucking teacup then? Because that's the only difference. You could get it in a thimble. This is your first course. A thimble of soup.
Thimble of soup. I like it.
So that I hate that. So I think even if it's simple, if it's nice,
yeah,
you don't have to go. People are like, oh, he should have gone all out. What the fuck is he gonna do? He's cooked you a Wellington. Oh, that's safe. No, it's not. If he's cooked you fish fingers and chips from a fucking McCain's bag, then yeah, that's safe because that's not even his.
I agree. You get what you get given. So with that in mind, then what are you going for your dessert?
I'm going. I mean, I've never made this, but
okay.
It's one of my favourite desserts. I'm going Black Forest Gateau.
Okay, I like that.
Cream piped and everything on it. I mean, I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm quite a good cook.
Do you know what? I didn't know it, but I'm not surprised.
Well, my mum and dad are both chefs, so...
You kind of had... Well, I'm not going to lie. Both my parents were pub landlords and ladies, and I'm shit at pulling a pint. Don't work that way, mate.
I mean, to be fair, my mum worked in a pub, and I'm pretty good at pulling a pint. It's just what you take on, Jack. It's just what you take on.
I mean, as well, my mum's currently works in a prison, but I'm not good at holding prisoners aside, so I don't think it really works like that.
I mean, I'm not a very good recipe follower. I like to feel the flair. I'm like, is he called Remy the rat?
Yes.
In Ratatouille. I'm like him, you know, like smell it. Yeah, that'll go in.
I like that. Did you know, just speaking about Disney films and stuff like that, have you seen the film Tangled?
Yes.
Did you know that Tangled is set in the Kingdom of Corona?
No, I didn't
How
know.
awkward is that right now?
Yeah, that is awkward.
I only knew that because I'm currently playing Kingdom Hearts, where you like go around the Disney places, and I've gone to the world of Tangled, and it came up on the screen going the Kingdom of Corona, and I was like,
and everybody's dead.
Everybody's dead. I actually had a link because in the bit of that you also meet Remy the Rat. I wasn't just randomly talking about Tangled. I'm not weird, but Remy the Rat's in it. Okay. So you've got your menu sorted. That's you've done that.
Yes.
What's your entertainment for the night?
Well, that is obviously easy. Come on, you should be able to think this.
I can't think of it in the slightest. Are you going to make your people listen to your comedy?
Not mine, no. But there's hundreds of people. I could pay 20 quid. So people that I think are good, but they're not hit it big time yet. I can exploit the fact that they're not taking much money yet.
Why don't you just take them to your night?
Yeah, but I'd have to set up. Then I'd have to be there.
Well, no, you can get a guest MC in. It's fine.
I could, yeah. Yeah, well, I could do that, yeah.
Yeah,
but then that's after. But we could just be sat around dinner table, and I don't know, someone could walk in, tell a few jokes, make everyone laugh.
Fuck off. After you've popped 20 quid in them.
And then the end bit is let's just get in the garden and sit round the little fire and have some bevies. And people can go when they want. That's a nice end to an evening.
Do you know what? I'd give you a solid... I'm saying 8 or 9 here. Like, that's a good night. Not even 8 or 9. That's 9 or 10. That's a good night.
If the food's good, that's a 9.
Yeah. Easy. Although, being a vegetarian, what are my substitutions? Is just take it home.
So what will we start? Well, you can have brie.
I can have brie, yeah.
With that. So Wellington, I could just do veg, like a mushroom one.
Okay. And then... But yeah, okay, that's fine, yeah. Okay. I'll give you a 9.
Yeah, but you'd always get, like, in that programme, imagine that menu, I'd always get some cunt, probably like Tracy or Jonathan, who'd go, John. Did you make the cream yourself? Yeah, I milked the cow, Tracy, Jonathan. I milked the cow, you know, I churned it, I did whatever the fuck you got to do to turn milk into cream. I did that, and then I squirted it on me, I whipped it, and then I bought double cream, and I whipped the shit out of it. All right.
I agree. You're going to get someone who's like, you're going too far, you're not done enough, This is ridiculous. You need to have hand-reared that cow.
Yeah, but you'll get someone who'll go, well, I know it sounds simple, I know it sounds standard, but I'm doing an omelette for starter. But wait, there's a kicker here. The eggs are from my chickens. I actually made the eggs.
I laid them.
Yeah, because people are going to ask that, Tracy. People are going to ask that.
I wouldn't even know. Well, where's the chickens? Go give a shit. I agree. I like night. I think it's a very good, solid night.
Yeah. I'm going to ask people who watch this, vote the score for my night, and let's see what I get.
Yes. What we'll do is then, because obviously this is going to be a video, this is going to be on YouTube. In the comments below, pop down what you're rating Nick's night. Let's see how well received you really are.
And let's see which one of you are cunts and give me a 1. Just because you want to win the cash.
Yeah, just because you want the fucking money. Okay. So the next one, it's quite a simple one. It's quite simple. So, in your words or your feelings, what Hogwarts house are you?
Oh. Everyone says Gryffindor, don't they?
Nope, I don't.
I mean, what would you say is the shittest one? 'Cause
Hufflepuff.
I don't want to. Yeah, I would say Hufflepuff myself is the shittest one.
And I can say this, right? Because like you said, everyone says Gryffindor. I have done that Pottermore quiz about, this is, because I think now on Pottermore you can choose your own.
Yeah.
But when Pottermore first came out, you had to do all these fucking quizzes. And I think I did it 5 times. And 4 out of the 5 times, I got fucking Hufflepuff, right? And I'm like, I have fucking Hufflepuff. I class myself as a Ravenclaw.
Well, what are the traits for the different houses? I'm just having a look for the traits, actually, while I'm in. Right, here we go. Let's have a look.
Ravenclaw's all studious and knowledgeable.
Houses.
Gryffindor is courageous. Slytherins are sly.
Courageous, bravery, nerve, and chivalry. Yeah.
Yep.
Hufflepuff.
Every other fucker or anything else.
Values hard work, patience, justice, and loyalty. Do you know what? I think I'm probably a Hufflepuff.
Do you know what? When you say it that way, it's not a bad house. But when it's normally portrayed as they'll just take anyone else.
I mean, to be fair, I do like Slytherins. Values ambition, cunning, leadership, and resourcefulness.
Well, not apparently, but I think about a year ago, someone brought out like the names of like the combinations of the houses, so you can be like a Sliverpuff, like a Slytherin and a Hufflepuff.
I mean, I probably would be after reading what Ravenclaw is. Values intelligence, learning, and wit.
That's why I'm a Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I would say I would go for Ravenclaw as well.
I would say either Ravenclaw or Slytherin, so like a Sliverclaw.
Sliverclaw.
A Sliverclaw.
Sounds like a horrible thing that someone attacks someone with.
A Sliverclaw.
Yeah. Well, how didn't you notice him? He slithered and then he clawed me.
So are you going with Hufflepuff then?
Do you know what? I'm going with Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Well, patience. Do I have that? Probably not. My wife would probably say no. I'm going Ravenclaw then. We'll go Ravenclaw because learning and wit. You know, I do like to learn new stuff, and I love witty stuff and witty people. So I'm going to go with Ravenclaw, even though it's not one of the 2 big houses. I'm going to go with Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw, cool. And then I feel like what I'm about to ask now could ignite some. I think I already know your answer, but I think it might ignite a bit of debate. So the TV show Friends.
Yes.
Ross, Rachel, were they on a break?
We're going to go on a debate. I'm going to say yes.
Yes, they were.
Yes.
And it can be as simple as that. I had this conversation the other day, and it was like, no, they were. I was like, I'm sorry, they were on a break. If he did love her and all that sort of shit, he probably shouldn't have done what he did. But they were on a break.
Yeah. Do you know why they were on a break, right? From this point of view, does Ross seem the type of guy that would do that? No, he doesn't. There you go. That's the reasoning behind the answer.
It's as simple as that. And you know what? You don't need a debate. I'm quite happy with a simple answer on that one. They were on a break.
I've justified my reason.
Yeah.
I've not just said yes and no reason. I've justified it.
Exactly. Just speaking about sitcoms, and this might be useful for you and or anyone listening. Modern Family, first 7 seasons on Netflix right now.
Nice. I mean, I've watched most of them, but
It's on there.
solid program. Anyone that hasn't, get watching some Phil because
Watch them. Yeah, fucking sick as. But yeah, I think they've been quite successful. I think we've done quite well there.
That was the Nice Guys of Comedy podcast with Jack Vincent and Nick Crooks, recording from their own home and heavily fucking edited. Follow them at I am Jack the End of Nick Crooks Comedy. Why don't ya? #NiceGuys.